Till dawn, news and laughs, movies, games and more. Kick back and chill, that's what Fridays are for. Beers on the table, the stories run free. Jeff's got the headlines with a twist of comedy, and he's got picks for the shows you should stream. Willie's gaming hits, living every nursery. The weekend freaking, yeah, you know it's on. Raise your glass, we'll go till dawn. News and laughs, movies, games and more. Kick back and chill, that's what Fridays are for. Beers on the table, the stories run free. Jeff's got the headlines with a twist of comedy, and he's got picks for the shows you should stream. Willie's gaming hits, living every nerd's dream. All hail Jeff, Andy, and Willie too. Crack a cold one, we'll toast with you. The vibe, the fun, the Friday escape. Roll into the weekend, no time to wait. Yeah, you know it's on. Raise your glass, we'll go till dawn. News and laughs, movies, games and more. Kick back and chill, that's what Fridays are for. Oh, wow.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic weekend pregame. As you can tell, Jeff is not here yet again. We got the Gray Bush Campbell soup in here, though. So, I mean, it makes up for it a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, hope everyone's ready for a fantastic show. We have nothing planned. Nothing is going accordingly. And Willie's somewhat sick, so he's not partaking in the beverages of this evening. So, without him, I'm alone with you guys.
Yep. So Andrew gets to do all the drinking for me and Jeff.
It's a win-win for me. Here's to you, here's to us, here's to the show. We'll see you guys shortly. Jeff is overlooking King Tut's staff or something. Interesting. He sent us some clues on where he could be. Our title card is Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? If you remember that show from 30 years ago or so. But
I don't remember that show.
Yeah, it's just about a bunch of people trying to find out where Carmen Sandiego is. So a pretty interesting concept. Tonight we are drinking.
Oh, this was Buffalo Trace?
This was Buffalo Trace. So for anybody interested, that is what we're having tonight, or me personally, myself and I.
I'll have to do it next week too.
For my opinion, fantastic. For $30, under $30, if you can get it, relatively priced here. One of the best.
I enjoy Buffalo Trace. That's why I said we'll have to do it next week too.
Ah, yes, Rockapella song. Phenomenal. See? Exactly.
Rockapella. That doesn't sound familiar. Well,
It's
I'm
fantastic.
gonna have to look up this show now.
Look it up. Yeah. Oh, thoroughly enjoy it. And besides that, I will be drinking my somewhat per usual Gray Bush Campbell Soups Guinness. Oh, creamy. Love it. One of my preferred drinks, give or take. However, very filling.
I like it on tap.
On tap is the best.
It is.
I am looking at getting a kegerator specifically to have
Nitros.
Yes, the Nitro Guinness at home.
I'll just put it in here.
Temporarily, it could for how much I plan on drinking it. But the only problem I have with getting it is finding a vendor for the gas, because you have to do like 70% nitrous and then 30% CO2. So it's
somebody
just
around
to
here's
get the
got to
formula.
have it.
I'm sure somebody does. I mean, we do have a couple establishments with it already set up, but it's literally 1 in like 15. So much easier to do something
Can
else.
you just buy the gas from anybody that sells flammable gases?
Gray Bush. That's a great sin among the community. But
That
you know
is a
what?
sin.
To each their own. As long as you like Jameson, or I mean, what they got a few other ones.
For what?
Proper
Irish?
12. I like
Proper 12.
Proper
I like Proper 12. Teeling. I like Teeling.
Teeling's pretty good. Smittix has some pretty good beer. More of a lager. I like Proper 12, but you're up in
said
the air
Proper
if you're
12.
going controversial up there.
What, Proper 12?
Yeah.
Why? I
A
don't think
lot of people don't like McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor, I can see that, but that doesn't mean the booze is bad.
And you got to drink some blackberry brandy.
I'm gonna do straight NyQuil.
I told him before the show, I'm like, hey, I'm doing this. What do you want to do? He's like, maybe some NyQuil. I'm like, yeah, it's fair.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Delicious. I'll have another one.
Oh, I gotta pour it for you and I can't have it? That's not the way to
That
do
sounds
it.
about right.
It's definitely going in the barrel. I don't even need to taste it right now. I'll tell you it's going
Way
in
to
a
be
barrel.
that guy. A whiskey guy. So yes. Bushmill, Sexton. All right. Bushmill.
I think I've had Bushmill before. Sexton, I don't think I've had.
Sexton, I think, is a little bit better. Bushmill, I like as a mixer. If you're gonna play the blasphemous role of adding, mixers and stuff, dilutants to the pure spirits, but I'm a big fan of it. As we were saying, Jeff is lost somewhere in the world. We have to find him. He gave us clues. We'll knock this out quick. See if we can find him. Make a random guess. Huh.
Gotta be Vegas.
That's definitely giving Vegas vibes. I mean, the fact that he's near a girl, I'm assuming that's a girl, may or may not be.
Paid for. For sure.
That looks like Jeff's own.
The Mines of Vegas.
Mines of Vegas, but it could be his own colonoscopy. He's in like a 3D simulation.
Could be.
Like a VR world. Oh, look at some blurry images. Throwing up the rockin' sign. That's Mr. Finger behind him. Very popular. He was here with us last week. That looks like maybe the Great Wall of Vegas. Possibly, perhaps. I mean, probably the end of the road.
It's definitely,
it's
that's
just,
probably a casino room.
Again, it's anything's possible here. Maybe Sophie. So he's back in Peru. You know what? I wouldn't put it past Jeff to be in Peru 2 times.
In Peru?
In Peru.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did you put one in there?
Yeah.
But it's not just that. He sent me some private pics afterwards.
Oh, God. We don't need to see any dick pics.
Oh, obviously not that one. But, I mean, it's Jeff. So I did go through them before. That appears to be Jeff being found in a sarcophagus. I don't know if he was taking a nap, if he was sleeping. What could he possibly be doing here? Was he there when they found him? Are they inspecting him? Definitely in the colonoscopy region. Oh.
That one makes sense.
That makes sense. Jeff likes to say he's a bartender, and he opened a gay bar wherever he may be.
The hat
it could be a lesbian.
Very
lesbian.
Yeah, very much. He does look like a lesbian.
Let me tell you, this is very condemning, Jeff. But you know what? Good for you. He's in heaven right there.
I gotta get a taste.
Him and his feet pics.
Oh, yep.
He's living the dream. Is that a foot man?
That's
from Spy Kids 2?
Yeah, that was supposed to be a thumb, but
clearly they evolved. I mean, the pyramid, look at that. He is surrounded. I think he's action figure ready.
He looks excited.
He's prepared.
Anywho.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, I'm going to guess Vegas. I don't think he's anywhere too important, anywhere leisurely.
I'm thinking Alaska.
Could be Alaska.
A lot of sand in Alaska. Everybody knows that.
Antarctica. I did maybe see a penguin in the background.
Maybe.
As far as I'm aware, though, I didn't see any alcohol in any of those pictures, so it can't be. It could be hell. He could be in hell.
Could be.
I prefer to be somewhere with alcohol, but anyway, here's thanks to Jeff for inviting everybody here at the Drink Up team, holding down the fort without him,
like usual,
as is tradition. Oh well. So smooth, so nice. So we can safely say we found Jeff, possibly. Let us know what you guys think. Clearly, it's all downhill from here. That's all I had signed up. So, we'll get into some local news here. We had rifle season open this past weekend. So we almost going on. Well, this is the second weekend now. We have the rifle opening weekend numbers. 40,000 deer claimed. Do you find that impressive? Do you find that not?
For the whole state?
Yeah, obviously.
Actually, a little bit, because there ain't shit for deer out there.
So,
at least up here.
They kind of break it down into regions.
Yeah.
Do you think Jeff is in Michigan?
Why would I think Jeff is in Michigan?
He is not. You're right. But who do you think won the claiming for most deer? Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula?
Lower.
All right. Who do you think in the Lower Peninsula took the most deer?
Traverse City region.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see here.
I don't know what zone they're in or what county.
Well, apparently we lost it because of ads. You know, I had this whole thing signed up. It's written out. Typical Jeff's here. Jeff curse.
What happens if you push that little X over there?
I did. It kicks us out of the entire thing.
So then go back.
I did go back, reopen, and then it's still right there.
You keep scrolling down.
That's it, buddy.
Oh, God damn.
That's it, buddy.
Stupid.
That's it. So
way to go.
Needless to say, Lower Peninsula did kick our asses as far as claiming deer. I think the lowest counties are all four of them are in the Upper Peninsula: Alger, Luce, Keweenaw, and I think Baraga. They had one Wayne County in Lower State, but that obviously makes sense because it's Detroit. So I don't see many people hunting in Detroit.
You never know. There's a lot of stray bullets down there. Somebody might accidentally pluck a deer.
It's not hunting deer,
yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Out on the old 8 Mile road down there, there's probably a lot of extras.
There we go. Abigail, first week, 180,000. I suppose the first week. This was from the weekend, opening weekend. But that's not a lot up here. A lot down there. Again, tranquilize, transport up here, in my opinion.
Well, we got too many wolves up here. Oh, did I tell you I saw a wolf going in Logging Road the other day? Going on a service call out in the middle of the woods. And wolf ran right across the logging trail.
Big one, small one?
Big one, 5 feet away from my service truck.
Confirmed wolf.
I saw it with my fucking eyes.
You could have those dangly eyes, that crisscross.
Well, I do a little bit, like my Witcher eyes. And
did you have your glasses on? Yeah, I was gonna say the intro. I'm like, your eyes do spread.
No,
touch it down.
I straight up saw it. That thing was huge, and it not scared at all. It looked right at me while I was crossing the road, and I had to stop my truck.
Did you try to pet it?
I wanted to give it the big old wolf as a pet and then destroy it, but
did it have a collar?
No.
Was there more than one?
No, it was just the one.
All right, interesting. So we are also
it probably wasn't a lone wolf. It
spread out whatever their distance.
Yeah, I didn't stop to look for the others. It was getting dark, and I wanted to get out of the woods before dark, which didn't work out for me anyway. But
wow, all right,
yeah,
that's pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a wolf in probably 2 years, and again, it's just crossing the road. So
yeah, I was right up close and personal.
Abigail, state will bag 360 by the end of the season. The way downstate is, I could believe it.
Yeah, y'all got deer down there. There ain't
the cornfields, and I think it was a couple weeks ago we were doing reports on towns saying they have too many deer in town to start opening hunting in the city and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I do
I
know
did almost hit a 8-pointer with my truck the other morning too. It was literally standing in the middle of the highway.
where here.
Yeah.
In there.
Up by
Okay.
right before you right past Walmart.
Wow. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, in our local area, I know 2 people who have got a 6-point buck this year. Both of them are 6s. Not too big, just average size, I guess. Maybe a little bit small, but
I think my brother-in-law shot an 8.
oh, all right. So I mean, there's a few out there. Load her up.
Another guy at work, I think, shot a decent deer too. I don't remember what it was though.
Hasn't got one yet. Well, you know what? There's still time. We got another week left before the end of season and everything. Muzzle loading also after that. I know a few people got early bow season starts and everything, but yeah, not too many up here. Nothing to really brag about, at least. Nothing weight wise or point wise or antler wise or anything. Yeah, going out this weekend again, obviously. I plan on going out tomorrow, not for hunting, just for socializing, seeing what's hip and happening out there.
Oh, I got to show you the deer Owen or the elk Owen shot. That thing is massive.
Out west.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it was. I bet you over 1,000 pounds.
That's a big one. That's
huge.
wow. All right, that'd be interesting.
I'll show you a picture of it. I got it.
Well, can you show the people at home?
I don't. He's in the picture. I don't know if he wants
No,
his
that's fair.
picture in.
That's
our show.
fair. All right. Well, so this one's for all the people who got one already. All the people who are still trying to get one. Good luck, and already good luck. So
good luck. Get your deer. Are they still doing Deer Hunters Roundup? I haven't even been listening to it.
Yeah,
I listen to it every year. But it gets sadder and sadder every year.
That is also fairly true. I'm assuming they would maybe shorten it. I mean, I remember as a kid, they used to be like an hour long, and now they're like 15 minutes, if that.
Well, they used to rifle off like every night. You'd hear like 10 different deer. Now it's like, oh, somebody at this camp got a spike. That's it.
Oh, yeah, unfortunate. And it's probably a small spike, like barely worth it,
pounds.
but that's all they got. Speaking of luck, hold on before I share this.
I'm just gonna say I am not putting my boots on and walking through the woods.
Dad died before guys 12 point. That was the biggest one he ever got. You know what? That's still a giant
That's a
deer.
big deer.
That's a big one.
12 is big.
Sorry for your loss of your dad, but I mean
100%.
overall 12 points massive. I think what was my biggest 8?
7.
7. No, I got that 8 or 8. No, I did get an 8, right? No, I got a whole head mount. It's got to be an 8. Heavy and weight.
It might have been an 8. It was a big deer. It was a big deer.
7 was a smaller deer, but that's about it.
Yeah, which then me and Dad had to gut for you.
Yeah, so suck. It's called talent and ability.
Let you shoot the gun, and then we got to do all the hard work.
Thrilled 2012. Yeah, sounds about right. I was gonna say the last 10 years or something, I haven't heard anybody get anything
that's
massive.
got. If you got 12 points, it's automatically a big deer. You never see a small basket 12. Well, I mean, it can be a smaller basket, but there's at least some size to it,
and it's a good sized deer.
Yeah,
it's not like
you're not getting a 100-pound 12-point buck.
Yeah, I think what was my 7, like 140 or
your
something like that.
Your 7 was like 140. The
tiny.
8 was big. It had big old thick bases for the horns, which is another thing too that's involved in scoring is the size of the rack. It's not just how many points it has; it's width, diameter, all that fun shit.
Yeah, too much knowledge for me. But speaking of luck, lottery ticket winner rejected, and another customer earns Michigan man $1 million. So they had a Blazing Suits ticket sitting at the counter. Someone went in, refused the ticket, or they didn't want it. However, it worked. Next person, or not next person in line, but whoever walked up next is like, "Hey, who's that ticket for?" And they're like, "It's open." He buys it, wins $1 million.
Must be nice.
That is peak luck. You know what? I guarantee Willie is the one who bought the ticket and didn't buy it. He's like, "Nah, I can't afford that right now. I'll just put it down."
No, I don't play the lottery because I know I'll lose. No, the luckiest man ever is that Australian guy who won all that money, and then they were videotaping him reenacting it. So he went to a gas station, bought another ticket, and he won a car. That is luckiest man in the world.
Well, there's other lottery tickets and everything, but this one was relatively recent. But I know plenty of people who are like, oh, we just won 300,000 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, good for you. And they're like, yeah, we decided to play it one more time. They win like 2 million. I'm like, what are the odds? Who are these people? How do I get their luck?
Yeah, no shit.
God damn.
I mean, somebody's got to win it, but at the same time, I know it's not going to be me.
I understand. Yeah, somebody's got to win it, but at the same time, the amount of people who win it over and over is more than I was expecting.
If I won the lottery, I would get cancer the next day.
Was the old TV show My Name is Earl? Yep. Where he wins the lottery ticket, runs outside, gets hit by a car, it throws away. He's like, oh, it's karma. I got to go back. And wow. Yeah, that actually, I believe that.
Or I'd end up like that guy that got struck by lightning like 3 times, and when he died, his grave got struck by lightning. That'd be me.
Although that's a pretty cool achievement.
That is. That's telling God to fuck off 4 times. Well, no, 3 times. The 4th time,
is
God,
like, hey,
God finally got you, and he's like, I got you.
In other local news here, we got our first Popeyes in the area. And the first in the nation, tribally owned Popeyes. So Minocqua, relatively near us, we got Popeyes. I know many of you who are probably in the big cities and everything already have Popeyes. Not a big deal. I love Popeyes.
The closest Popeyes besides this one is hours away from us.
Yeah.
And I mean hours away from us. I can't even think of the closest one.
I can't either. No, I was gonna say Duluth or Minneapolis. I don't think
Duluth
either of those have them.
Minneapolis might have a Popeyes.
That's impressive. But yeah,
which is 4.5 hours away.
Again, congrats on them. Definitely have to start heading that way for our movies and everything. If a movie ever comes out that's worth us traveling for. Ribbon cutting ceremony, Lac de Flambeau, sang an opening honoring the song 100 Miles of Rhinelander. I don't even think. I suppose maybe they're measuring what Rhinelander is a semi-big town. Because, I mean, Rhinelander doesn't have a Popeyes.
No, it doesn't. It says the first Popeyes within 100 miles of Rhinelander.
Okay. Well, that
so
makes
I think they're using Rhinelander as the closest, biggest.
Yeah. So, again,
city.
Green Bay, Madison. Well, Green Bay probably.
Green Bay has a Popeyes.
Yeah. Might be Green Bay as the closest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, probably. I will definitely be there. I'm a big fan of Popeyes.
I didn't think about Green Bay. Green Bay is closer than Minneapolis.
Yeah. Bigger fan of Popeyes than I am KFC. They got that spice, that secret.
I like the spice, but the chicken quality, I like an original chicken from KFC.
Like
bar,
open
chicken.
bar. Let us know what you think. What in the world is that? Your name has changed. Hello, Melody Jacobson 6064. Wow. Hello, indeed.
Hello.
But needless to say, I think
I don't know. The Popeye, I still haven't tried Popeye's chicken sandwich yet either. That that spicy one,
so good.
But their fries, like the spiced fries, the seasoned fries, are better. I like the seasoning on the chicken better. I just like the chicken itself better from KFC. I think overall,
the texture more
the meat chicken inside, like it's juicier.
See, the last few times I've had a KFC, I was very underwhelmed by the chicken in a KFC.
It depends on which KFC to go. It's just like Pizza Hut. There's good ones and there's bad ones.
I've had some bad ones then, because let me tell you,
if you get a good KFC, they got good shit.
I was on a kick for a little bit there, doing nothing but KFC when I was in Colorado, and I was like, oh, some good chicken stuff, and I hit switch to Popeyes 10 times. I was like, oh yeah, I'd much rather come here. But you have to find it in the ghettoiest of places. You know, you got bars on the windows. Very questionable if you should get out of your vehicle. They had some of the best chicken.
Yeah. I like Bojangles.
Did I have Bojangles, or did you get that yourself?
I got that in Indianapolis, so I don't know if you had it.
Bojangles. No, doesn't ring a bell.
They got the homemade biscuits, dude. They are so fire.
KFC biscuits are pretty good. The
Jollibee, I like Jollibee too. They have really good toast or in their chicken, but Bojangles is my all-around favorite, I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Popeyes is my all-around favorite. I'm gonna say Church's chicken's pretty good. Not
Oh,
enough-
Church's Chicken. I actually really like Church's
they're-
Chicken.
I think
tried
they had
theirs.
the best overall of my experience of things.
That's right. I did
Um,
try that in Indianapolis too, and I was a big fan of the Church's Chicken.
Wiggly Mufasa, YouTube was being stupid. That makes sense.
Yep.
You pulled it. You jeffed up.
You jeffed up.
How many hours to Green Bay's, you guys?
2.5, roughly.
Give or take.
Give or
Traffic
take,
and stuff. I
yeah.
mean, if you want to play it safe, make 3 hours tops.
Yeah. Conservative. Depends on where you want to go in Green Bay, but I
Yeah. And what time you're arriving on places. Because, I mean, traffic, you get to a certain point and it just after work or something, before work where everyone's traveling, you're just slow down. Yeah. I'd say 2.5 hours.
it's about 2.5 hours.
Pretty
I made
reasonable.
the trip. Shit, I made that trip for how many weeks? 2 times a week for
lot.
almost 2 months. Shit, yeah, I'd say 2.5 to 3 hours.
Looking for KFC. Looking forward to Popeyes. Only had a KFC. You know what? Let me tell you, you're not. I hope you're not gonna be disappointed. I hope this is a good Popeyes. I hope it's ghetto enough where the chicken is fantastic. Because again, depending on where you're at,
I think it has to do with the amount that people buy between the KFCs. Because if it's a
well,
KFC or a
Popeyes-
Popeyes that people aren't going to a lot, it seems like the chicken sits and gets dry. I think that's a big factor in it. I think it has to be a popular location.
maybe, but you think all the chicken's pretty much the same. Do they recycle it? Probably not. You may be right.
I
'Cause
think so
they sit under
because
the heaters.
that's what
for-
I'm saying, and they get dry. Because I went to a KFC and they were sold out of wings, so I got all legs, and they were like fresh. They must have just cooked them, but they completely ran out of wings, so they sold enough shit, which sucks because I love wings. Wings from KFC and Popeyes are my favorite part of the chicken.
I like the yeah, wings. Wings are my favorite. Then I would go to legs and then a breast at the end. But
Yeah.
it's,
See, the breasts are just too dry,
for the most part. On top of you need a fork and stuff to pull all the
Yeah.
meat off,
And
it's just
thighs-
kind of
thighs have good meat on them, but they're not enough meat on them. There's a lot of work to get that chicken meat. Get that chicken.
Be sure to let us know what your favorite part of a chicken is. Let me tell you, it could be the dangler,
The gobble.
the gobble, the gobbler. Could you imagine someone write the gobbler's my favorite part? I'm like, oh,
I don't
buddy.
think anybody eats that on a chicken because they're not really
I don't know.
big.
We'll see.
Wait, chickens don't have that. You're thinking of a turkey.
Popeyes would, by me would be 5 to 6 hours. Oh boy,
God damn.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
We're-
that's
we're-
originally how it used to be until it started coming up north for some reason. Luckily, we're on the border of Wisconsin, and Wisconsin seems to pick up
Wiscargo.
stuff faster than we do.
Yeah, they're definitely expanding better. They have, I think, in my opinion, better roads, better snow plowing, better taking care of just
Yep.
most things in general. But again, I'm not downstate, so I can't say how it is over there. But
You know what's funny? All my years on this earth, living in Michigan my entire life, and all the traveling that I've ever done for work and whatnot, I have never stepped foot in Lower Michigan.
really,
Nope.
I'm pretty sure we drove through there a couple
Nope.
times. All right,
Even
well,
when we went to Ohio, we went through Wisconsin and Chicago.
well, yeah, because it's faster that way.
Yep.
That's
That's what I said. I've
wanna take
never
another-
had a reason to go to Lower Michigan. I worked in Sault Ste. Marie for multiple months. So I drove across the entire UP. Still never touched foot in Lower Michigan. Never even saw the bridge in person.
Certain countries are better. Counties. Either way, absolutely. I was gonna say I was in Traverse City, Lower Michigan. Very touristy. Pretty liberal. It wasn't bad. It just expensive.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to like, oh, it's a nice area. Can I move down here? No, because it's fucking priced
Expensive,
out of
yeah.
you coming down there to live.
That's how Seattle was. There are some really nice areas around Seattle that I was like, boy, it'd be nice to live out here. Beautiful country. And then you're looking at the prices of stuff. You're like, you'd have to be a
Oh, there you go.
multimillionaire just to live an average life.
You're missing out by not going lower part of Michigan. You know what?
I can't think of one thing. There
We're
is literally
doing-
one reason that I would go to Lower Michigan, and that is to go to a Detroit Red Wings game. That's it.
I'd go see that. I say we do a drink a pub crawl. We eventually make it 8 Mile.
You want to go to do a pub crawl in 8 Mile?
Mile?
Yeah. Should we go meet Cheddar in
Yes.
person?
What are you guys doing down here? Oh yeah, we'll be there.
The quest to find Cheddar?
Do you fish, Will? You fish for men.
I used to fish a lot. I used to fish every single day after work. Used to fish every weekend. Not so much now with work and kids. But yeah, I love fishing. I did go on Lake Superior once this year though for
I was
fishing.
to say Lake Superior is a pretty big. I mean, it's the greatest.
I love
of the
fishing. I love
lakes.
fishing on Lake Superior. Sitting out on a boat, drinking beers.
A little bit safer unless you're going when the gales in November turn early.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Fitzgerald, never forget
I'm not on a huge freight boat either, sailing the seas.
carrying 21,000 tons
No.
more.
Just going in fishing season when the weather is nice. But I've been out there with rough water, and you're in a 20-foot fishing boat. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yep. See, don't even go to Detroit. It sounds about right. Although I watch some of those home remodeling shows where you're like, oh, we're remodeling, we're fixing up Detroit. And I'm watching, I'm like, you have a lot more to fix up than that one house on a block. And I guarantee it probably shut down.
I will say this, though. There's a lot of, especially when you get into towns that are on the verge of collapsing like that, there are some beautiful houses down there that with some huge potential.
But again,
But
I can
there's
see
no
your
money down
potential,
there either, so that nothing gets restored.
but also for you to move down there, restore it, fix it up,
No,
which would
it's
make
not
it
worth
real
the money.
nice. There's not any reason for you to stay.
No.
And you can't resell it or anything. It's just like,
Oh no, for sure. I don't think it's not worth the move. You can
yeah.
you can get way more for your money in the Upper Peninsula than you can in the Lower Peninsula.
See, Abigail's been up here more than once. Upper Peninsula, fantastic.
The UP is beautiful.
It is. I mean, granted, we drove across 3/4 of it when we went to go Whitefish Point. So
Mhm. I kind of miss traveling for work because then I could go to the big cities, see the big cities, live city life for a month or two, but then I could come back to the UP. I've everywhere in the country that I've ever been, nothing. There's not a place that I want to be at more than the UP for living wise.
yeah, it's calm, peaceful.
Calm, peaceful.
I mean, and the cities I've lived in, the Springs and Denver, and cool. You can have stuff to do year round, 24/7, whatever. You wake up at 2 a.m. Hey, I'm going to go do this. It's open. Cool. But there's so much traffic. There's so many people. It's just kind of more of a headache. You come up here, peace.
I will say one competitor would be Sequim, Washington. It was like a tourist town on the ocean, 2 miles south of Seattle. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Tell people live in Lower Michigan, vacation in the UP.
No, live in the UP.
See, I would say live in the UP, vacation in Lower Michigan or something.
Yep.
I mean, you get 2-3 days, usually a vacation, unless you're doing something special. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of person you are. If you like more city life or outdoor life, I'd rather be up here peaceful. I can walk outside, shoot some guns, be done.
Yep.
Come back
Realistically, the only disadvantage up here is shopping and food. Like that's the only
We
disadvantage.
got a Popeyes.
But what I'm saying is,
we got a Popeyes.
if
Close.
the only thing I need to travel for is to get food, so I can take a day trip to go get something special,
And that's the thing. We got
and then I can come back to my calm, peaceful place. And then now with online shopping, I don't really need too many stores.
the other thing is a lot of daylight or daytime trips. It's like a full day to go somewhere, spend the day shopping, buying whatever you want,
Then
come
go
back
home.
home and be like, okay, that was too much going on. But speaking of, we got archaeologists find ancient canoes by indigenous people in Wisconsin. 16 submerged canoes discovered along Lake Mendota's shore at a kind of prehistoric parking lot. So
You said Wisconsin wrong. You got to do the Lil Wayne Wisconsin.
Mansion? Is that T-Pain?
Yeah.
Wisconsin Mansion?
I thought
Or
it was. I thought it was.
No, it's T-Pain.
It was T-Pain.
Pretty sure it's T-Pain.
I thought it was Lil Wayne.
No, it's T-Pain.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Damn, Abigail. Walmart, hour away.
We used to have a Kmart. It took us a long time to get a
I was
Walmart.
gonna say we just got a Walmart.
And then with the Walmart
Thousands
here,
of years ago.
Kmart pretty much went instantly out of business.
Let's see. A dozen canoes at an indigenous people apparently left behind some sort of prehistoric parking lot along Wisconsin lakeshore. I think the big thing here is that the canoes and everything. The following year they found multiple canoes over multiple years. A 3,000-year-old canoe, 4,000-year-old canoe, and under it another 2,000-year-old canoe. So we have multiple ages of canoes in a lake 20-ish feet deep.
Really?
Yeah. So
Hmm.
and they keep going back in time. Let's see. Radiocarbon dating shows the oldest of 60 canoes dates back to 5,200 years ago.
Holy shit.
So they've been in this area for a long time.
Yeah, no shit. Longer than Jesus.
The two oldest found in Florida, the oldest of them dating back 7,000 years. So I mean, we're
Wow.
really, and that's Florida. That's like the ocean, like. And they're gonna keep digging, I believe. I mean, why wouldn't they? After finding so many of them, they believe there could be older underneath.
Mm.
But it shows like travel, trade, river routes. Pretty popular area up here that people are living in, either migrating or socializing. So,
All trapping used to be popular up here.
well, that makes sense. I mean, there's plenty of wildlife and stuff. Trying to think what else is in here. Great Lake shipwrecks. I don't think there's anything too much going on, but the fact that, I mean, 5,200 years or 24 feet
7,000.
of water. Yeah. So,
Oh, it's probably good hunting and fishing and trapping.
yeah. I'm
That
trying to
makes
think
sense.
that I think that kind of partially rewrites history to a point of how long people have been in this area living or trapping or whatever it is. But
Mhm. Idaho Mike, good morning to you.
good morning, ya youpers.
Yeah, youpers.
I'd say D-A, duh youpers, but
Yeah.
you know,
Go
she's
check
learning.
out that deer there in the cedar swamp.
How's the morning spring in China?
Yeah. I was gonna say, where are you going? Oh, grabbing a brewski. About brewski. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately on like back in the day how trappers or indigenous people used to like survive the winter weather around here. And I'm pretty sure where the term Dutch oven came from the other day.
Probably from the Dutch.
No, they did not say it in the video, but it's putting the pieces together. So there was a guy named Dutch Hudson who came over from wherever, and he came to be or his family moved here, and he ended up trapping. But when he was over in his home country, he learned about building stoves and like thermodynamics and stuff like that. So when he came to this country and he saw all the trappers running just a fireplace, basically burning 6 cords of wood just to freeze at night, and then he built his big stationary stone oven that you'd burn one hot fire,
Okay.
and then the stone would reverberate the heat over a 20-hour period. Anyway, if you want to watch something like that, that's cool old stuff. But I'm pretty sure there's no way it's a coincidence that his name is Dutch Hudson, and he went around teaching a bunch of people how to make this fucking stove.
A supposed oven.
Yeah, and then adapted it to baked goods in part of it too, and ovens part of it. That's got to be where Dutch oven came from.
Bad spot where canoes kept getting stuck, or a spring hole and they left it to be canoes. They believe it's a parking lot. So
Probably like a trade
route, or just like a good spot to, probably in the ancient times, maybe 2-3 feet of water. They could leave a canoe there, wander off, do their hunting, trapping,
or maybe
gather.
that's just where everybody got tired of and stopped paddling.
Jeff, what do you think?
Great opinion.
He said something about copper being there and that they were mining copper.
Yeah, and then he's going off on a Feet Finder again.
Yeah. Be sure. Which brings us to our today's sponsor, Jeff Up North's
Jeff's
Grinder profile.
Find Jeff on Grinder.
You find him on Grinder. I'm guaranteed he's there. We found him, unfortunately, but that is only for our special members of the special club. Join us. Let's see here. What else we got going on here? Sunny but kind of coolish this morning. Well, at least you got sun. I'm trying to think what our temperature is here
right now.
Yeah, pretty cold.
Check your.
Oh, I gotta check it. Okay,
mine's doing the thing.
27 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. So
it's not even that cold yet.
It sounds pretty chilly, if you ask me.
So Abigail says, "But why leave the canoe?"
See, and that's what I was asking.
Yeah, why would they all like? I could see one or two. Like
But,
somebody got lost in the woods,
16 of
forgot
them?
where they put the goddamn canoe.
Maybe it's a bad boat. It got holes and they like just let
Maybe,
it
but yeah,
sunk.
so many of them. I don't know.
I agree. It's up for debate on
Unless maybe they built a better canoe while they were there. Which still doesn't make
could
sense.
be. Built
Maybe
it,
maybe there was better
you know what?
material there.
They built it out of copper. Jeff, what do you think? Yeah, he thinks copper.
Hmm.
No, but yeah,
I don't know. That's weird though.
holes in the boat. Maybe they're attacked.
Or
while they're
was it
there.
like I was gonna
Kind
say?
of
Maybe
like
it was a parking lot for a tribe. But
Well, I'm
but it
thinking-
goes down multiple years.
But I'm saying it's a trade route or something they had over time. Boats sink maybe, but that's a
It could be that. Maybe they just sunk there because everybody parked there. If you had 1,000 boats there, the odds of one sinking every once in a while, I guess.
I mean, maybe there was a city at one point, or a town or a village or something like that. I think they'd have to do some more archaeological research to see what's
Maybe
in
it was
the
like
area.
maybe it was
trade
like
hub.
well, I was gonna say maybe it was like a religious area too, where they, you know, how Vikings used to push boats out and
But I feel like there'd be bones or something, some sort of human remains left there.
after
Maybe
7,000 years. I don't know.
50, 200 years. You
I'm
think
not
they'd
a
find
I'm
at
not a
least bone.
gynecologist. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Interesting. We'd have to look more into that.
We
have to
should.
keep up
We'll have to
date.
research that.
Yeah.
A bunch of dumb drunk youpers will find the
Yeah.
answer for you guys.
Hey, we're coming down here. Trust me. I'm going to be in there 2 seconds.
Let's go to the actual site with paintbrushes and shovels.
I got some spray paint. I don't think that's going to work on order. Trust me.
I saw this on a TV show once.
Tourist burns down temple. Idaho Mike, how do you feel? Tourists blamed for burning down sacred Chinese temple with irresponsible use of candles.
I feel like you shouldn't let the tourists have candles.
Maybe it's part of the touristy thing to do.
I know people bitch all the time, like, oh, they don't let the tourists do this stuff. They think we're just dumb. Well, we are.
Clearly.
There's always a dumb guy that will ruin it for everybody else.
So it's not an old temple or anything. It was built in October of 2009. So thankfully for that, no cultural relics. However, the fact that it was a giant temple, I mean, look at that thing. Hold on, Jeff's got it super enhanced. That's a big temple to burn down for improper use of candles.
Well,
could he be lighting candles?
If it's old building material, though, it's probably ripe for the fucking burning. Like that.
2009?
The temple was built in 2009?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was like an old temple.
No, that's what I said. It's no relics or anything. Built in 2009. So as a tourist attraction, just to see temples and stuff. So
it's built in 2009. There's not a fire extinguisher to be found.
There might have been. I'm just surprised it went up that quick. And oh my God, Idaho Mike, Zhangjiang Jingsu Province.
Is that a street gang? Zhang Jing Gang?
Fenghuang Mountain. Fenghuang.
Feng Shui.
Congratulations. I slaughtered the Chinese language. I just finished reading.
Well, why do they got to make it so complicated? There's way too many letters in that for whatever they're trying to pronounce.
I'm sure it's much simpler when you hear it. You're like, oh, that makes sense.
Probably. I don't, Mike, in the chat, type out the how to actually pronounce it. Yeah.
Because let me tell you.
What's that called when you type out the how to pronounce it? There's a word for it.
Consonants?
You type out the God damn it.
Abbreviation.
Like in the dictionary, it'll have the word
enunciation.
No, there's I don't. Hyphenetical? Is that what his word is? Wow. Hyphenetical spelling?
Could be.
I don't know. We're not smart here.
Yeah. Opinion sucks. Well, you know what? At least you have one.
You know what else sucks? A vacuum. Moving on.
And Jeff on Grindr. Find him out. Possibly, maybe, perhaps.
Jeff's OnlyFans.
We still have to find out where he is. He is lost in the sauce. We covered this multiple times, but however, we have some updates. The Louvre heist. They got security improvement plans following a $102 million jewel heist.
I'd fucking imagine.
So I think the worst part is as we go down here, it gets worse. Saying they've already spent, so obviously they lost $102 million in jewelries in the jewel heist and everything. Let's see. Security breach was one string of incidents that plagued 232-year-old museum over the years. Okay, well, yeah, obviously it's a museum. It could steal stuff. These are the jewels stolen. Necklace, a bodice, a brooch, necklace,
Pretty sure that's pronounced brooch.
brooch, emerald diamond earrings, more earrings, a tiara. All right, with a bunch of tiaras, $102 million. So they're gonna install 100 new security cameras.
Abigail, there it is. She said phonics, but phonetical.
Oh.
Phonetical spelling.
Hooked
is what I
on
was looking
phonics.
for. Yes. Phonetical was the word I was looking for.
Interesting.
Fentanyl.
Makes sense.
The fentanyl spelling. But it's
Uh,
phonetical, I think.
so Kurtz, as security improvements were already being made, so they were improving the security there, and they happened while they're doing it. Between 2022 and 2025, 135 digital cameras were already installed as part of a $933 million plan. So they already spent $933 million to improve security when all you needed was a password Louvre to turn things off. Upgrades, people, upgrades. There it is. Password for museums, video surveillance, simply Louvre.
That's god awful. Like I said,
You can spend all you want. It comes down to the people working it. And you can't trust them with long passwords or complicated stuff. I mean, that's why.
I worked Windows, windshields, and we had to change our password every month.
1, 2, 3, 4 will be the next code.
Probably.
Again, with the updated security systems of today, I know most companies, I think the strictest, I can't say the strictest, but like the most lenient is like every 6 months you have to change your password.
Ours was like every couple months, and then it had to be 12 characters with a special character. Couldn't be the same as your last one.
I was gonna say, my time in the military, we had like a 12 code password, and it had to be like the blood of your firstborn child, 3 consonants, 4 vowels, 17 special characters,
and nothing I handled. Like if you did somehow get into my account. My account didn't have access to anything with money related.
Yeah, but it's not so much being like you have anything related. It's gaining access to your account, seeing who's emailed you or possibly message you or something like that, and then they can take your account, move it to their account just by an email.
Yeah, getting emails. Well, but what I'm saying is, even through my work stuff, I had nothing to do with. You couldn't get access to anybody's accounts or money through me. You couldn't even get customer information through my account.
Well, it's called pivoting and stuff. So they start with a simple entry point.
Yeah, I understand.
They keep going to the side until they find somebody with access further up.
Yep.
Hit that person, keep moving to the sides.
The point I'm trying to make here is
you are nobody in nowhere.
I was a nobody at nowhere, and I had to do all this password shit. Now we've got a.
Well, and so that's the other thing, though, is I noticed a lot of people do the it's the lower tier people who are like the entry, the fucking front line. They're like, oh, you have to change your password every 3 months. The CEOs, the fucking people who actually know shit, never change their password. They're like, I don't have time for this. I'm too important of a person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the simplest, most easy password because like I run 6 of these companies. I need an easy password I can remember and just log in. And that's what really fucks over people. Abigail, then they make calls acting like they're people in management. Yes, that's how it works. That's how gas stations gift cards. Yep, exactly.
What?
That's how they get hit gas stations for gift cards.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the elderly, family members or anything like that. Gift cards. If anyone asks for a gift card, guaranteed it's a scam already.
I know, and I can't believe that people fall for that. Like, oh, we're here because we have a search warrant for you, and you're going to be under arrest. Send us $200 in Apple gift cards.
Well, that's the same.
Like, what?
Verizon hit me up.
What police station?
Verizon hit me up saying I need to pay their bills and gift Best Buy gift cards. How does this make sense? I'm paying it off.
Yeah.
Oh, but let's see. The suspect's charged so far. 34-year-old former garbage collector arrested trying to board a plane. His DNA was recovered from a scooter he used. Let me tell you,
Yeah, we saw the scooters.
he could have spit on the scooter. He could have scratched himself. I mean, that's not very tangible evidence. How many people use those rentable scooters?
Former garbage collector. What did
That's
he get
it.
fired?
39-year-old taxi driver arrested at his home in Paris. DNA found on the window of the Louvre. Okay. Understandable. I can see him being possibly involved. The window of the Louvre?
Maybe he was picking somebody up there.
That's a lot stronger evidence than a fucking DNA on a scooter.
Yeah, no shit. The guy rode on a scooter one time, and he's all of a sudden he's in prison.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, "What the fuck? I got a ride from somebody before."
Password is password. The most common password.
All right, look up Idaho's Mike's accounts. Everybody and type in
Yep.
password.
I guarantee. 37-year-old man arrested in Paris suburbs. DNA was found on the mechanical lift used to break into the museum.
What if he? What
possible.
if? What if he owned it and they stole it from him? What if he was a technician that worked on it? What if he just? What if he was just walking by the goddamn lift one time and he touched it? He's like, "Ooh, lift," and he touched it. I do shit like that all the time.
Maybe he was an operator at some other job and it's a rental lift. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, I used to lift before. I don't know who's.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go down for a murder because some dog is gonna have my DNA on it. And they're like, "Well, he must have been in the area at the time."
Ash sends turkey.
What's that?
Ash sends turkey.
Turkey.
Yep. Obviously turkey. Wild
Oh,
turkey.
Wild turkey.
Fantastic. Let's see. 30-year-old woman arrested. She's a longtime partner of the 37-year-old suspect and has denied involvement.
So
So she was just.
which one was the 37-year-old? The guy with the
All right.
lift?
Let's see.
Yeah.
37
So the woman that knows the guy with the lift is involved.
Yeah, I dated
That's
him
the
once.
evidence.
Dated him once. You're
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going
nailed it.
down.
Oh, I
Ugh.
love it. I love it. It gets
There's got to
better
be
and better.
more to it, I hope. But
That'll be time will tell. But they have the scantest of. Granted, the one guy.
Scantist? What are you, a fucking scholar now? Where the fuck
I've
did you
read
learn
that
that word?
once or twice.
I'm refined now. I've learned the word scantist. I found it in a dictionary one time. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm going to use that word.
The hypotenuse.
The word of the day, viewers, is scantist. I don't know what it means. Somebody throw the definition up in the chat, please.
Want turkey? Turkey costs money. I highly doubt turkey costs money. It's Thanksgiving. Everything's relatively cheap now.
What fucking... I don't even think we have turkey here.
We have buffalo. This is buffalo.
Yep, we're eating buffalo.
Trade you buffalo for turkey, but here we are.
Watching you drink makes me angry.
It's talent and ability.
That smells so good.
Restoration plans for Merlin's Mound approved. Do you know
Merlin's
who Merlin
Mound.
is? If you had a guess on based on what this title is.
Merlin's the wizard that guided King Arthur to remove the sword from the stone.
Fantastic. All right. He can read. Jeff, what are your opinions? I don't know why he's still stuck on copper, but here we are.
So what are they going to put a sword and a stone on top of this bad
Neolithic
boy?
monument, legend says, contains the remains of King Arthur's magical mentor Merlin, is to be restored. Marlborough, not to be confused with the cigarette brand.
That's spelt completely differently.
very curved, very.
The
carefully.
Marlborough Mound.
Yes.
It sounds a lot like the Marlboro Man.
Not to be confused. Is also known as Merlin's Mound or Merlin's Mount. Sits inside the grounds of Marlborough College.
Hold on. Okay, you know the candy mounds.
Yeah.
So this is the tobacco version.
Yes.
Marlboro Mounds.
It's filled.
Yeah, it's filled with tobacco.
Sponsored.
Yeah.
Everyone's quitting smoking. No, we got a mound full of it. Trust
Yeah.
us, guys.
Are you tired of smelling like cigarettes? Well, just eat this
Yeah.
mound. It's literally just dark chocolate covered tobacco.
College applied for planting permission to remove 20th century buildings cut into the side of the monument last year. So I'm assuming this relative area, unless maybe this corner, maybe these ones over here,
Why'd they have to bury so much dirt on top of them?
because he was a historic figure, probably very popular. Very.
Was it to hide his magic?
Take all the turkey. You damn straight. That's a cool ass fucking mound though.
That
I mean,
is.
if I saw that in the wild, I'm like, yeah, I'd build stuff around it. Especially if it's Merlin, you're gonna be like college worthy. Well, not worthy, but that's a cool spot.
Well, I would
for it.
definitely think there should be a park around it rather than buildings. So
But
that
it's a
people
college.
can-
Merlin's smart. He's
Do
a
people
wizard.
visit this thing?
Well, it's a college. Maybe. Let's see. The Wiltshire Council now giving the go-ahead to carpentry, workshop, toilets, plant room, and water meter and pump to be demolished. So that's what they put into said.
Oh, they put
mound.
bathrooms in
They
there.
put bathrooms. Hey, is Merlin buried here?
So people are just literally pissing on his grave.
Yeah, let's put some fucking bathrooms. Very historic. Did we snow the UK got? We did not. Did they get snow? I mean,
How the
we
fuck would I know? Do I live in the UK?
well, no, but I mean, it might be historic. It might be evidence. This is an open bar segment. If you guys have any cool shit to talk about, we will gladly talk about it. It's just something we do here. This is for you, not for us. I just like to sit here and drink and BS the whole time. According to local legend, Wizard Merlin is buried in the mound, giving the town its motto, Ubi noc sempientis ossa Merlini, or where now are the bones of the wise Merlin. So again, if you're having a Merlin's mound, you're like, hey, this is a smart guy. King Arthur, ruled. He got that sword and everything. Put some bathrooms on him. Really appreciated.
Yeah, they couldn't put the bathrooms off to the side in a building.
What do we got here? Water meters. We need some water meters in here just to track what you guys are doing.
We want you guys to piss on the grave, not off the side.
It's just so they're gonna remove it and see what they find. But overall, I don't think it's gonna be much. I mean, who's to say? UK got Turkey. That is true. I mean, Turkey's over there. I wouldn't say it's the UK, but wait, is Willie not drinking? No, Willie is sick.
I am under the weather, and alcohol would further my issues.
In an order that would not surprise you. Gobble, gobble, indeed. Everyone's getting turkey here. Let's see. What do you want to talk about, Will? This one's a little bit older.
And we're on the subject of alcohol anyway.
Yeah. Since we're already talking about it, said chimps eat fruit full of alcohol, but no, they don't get drunk. Chimps' ability to metabolize fermented fruit could explain our own predilection for alcohol. They're saying we evolved from monkeys.
I think that's been the going saying for quite some time now.
I don't believe it. I think we were people from the start.
But even the monkeys like to get boozy. They eat the fermented fruit.
Chimps can be consuming equivalent of a beer and a half a day from eating alcoholic fruits, according to the first estimates of wild chimp alcohol intake. Beer and a half? That's not too much. I mean, for their weight, maybe. What are they? Maybe, I guess chimps 60, 70 pounds. I mean, a beer and a half, probably.
I don't know how much
Might be
chimp
worth
is. Chimp's probably a little bit more than that. But
Really?
yeah, a beer and a half. They probably feel something. I wonder if their population skyrocket after they get that beer and a half in them. Because they get freaky. when they're drunk.
Interesting. Let's see. Ivory Coast probably eat around half an ounce of ethanol a day at 14 grams. Chimps aren't getting drunk. Predilection for alcohol. Okay, so we like alcohol, fermented. Yeah. All right. So chimps eat fermented fruit. And if we evolved from chimps, said that's why we like the taste of alcohol.
So they're saying the chimps like the fermented fruit?
Could be. I mean, if they eat a half gram of it or
Did you ever see that video of that
14
bear
grams
that
of
got
it,
in?
half ounce.
Oh, did you ever see that video of that bear that got into a guy's fermented fruit patch? He was fermenting fruit to make booze of some kind, wine or something like that, and the bear ate all of it and got absolutely hammered in his yard.
I remember the movie Cocaine Bear, where
I did not
bear
watch that one.
snorted a bunch of cocaine from drug smugglers, and it was like probably the most vicious animal known to man for 12 hours before it died.
It was a bear on cocaine. I would not think anything else.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
the deadliest predator known to man.
Let's
for
just
like
give a
12 hours.
shark a bunch of cocaine and wonder if it mellows out. No, fuck no. Obviously.
The movie was horrendous, but I mean, the fact that they have it like
Wasn't that based on somewhat of a true story?
it's based on a true story. So the bear is mounted at one of their facilities and stuff, but that'd be a fucking sight to see. I have to look that up. All right. Let's see here. Can I find out snow from pictures 3 to 5 inches melted and froze, so they rutted snow sucks. Other areas got an inch of black ice. I believe they melt in a day or two. Depends on the weather, but yeah. I mean, is
3
that
to
a lot
5
for
inches
them?
is a lot.
It's above average.
Is it average?
Above
At
average.
least average?
It's
Hopefully
above average.
It's
3
above
to 5
average. Yeah,
3 to 5 is above average, obviously.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Easily more than a handful.
Yeah. I think two is about average.
I'd say 1.5. 1.5 probably
One
more
and a half
average.
average? Maybe.
One and a half is
maybe.
probably average. Oh boy.
Anything to make you above average, eh?
Yeah. Company pulls AI powered talking teddy bear toy for giving sex advice.
What?
You
This
heard
is
that right.
exactly how like AI. This is how iRobots becomes real. Like we're giving AI powered toys to children, and then all of a sudden it starts talking about sex. And you're like, well, who could have guessed that was going to go wrong? Have you guys seen any fucking movie with robots?
That's what I'm saying. It fucking Kuma, an AI-powered talking teddy bear marketed by a Singapore-based Folo toy, has been removed from sale after researchers found it easily discussed topics, including sex and where to find knives.
Oh,
Again, it's just giving open access to AI, which is already.
I feel like the knives is more important than the sex. Because if you got a 1-year-old walking around knowing what a coochie is, I'm not as afraid of that as a 1-year-old knowing where the goddamn kitchen knives
Hey,
are.
are you in the kitchen? Yeah, there's a big knife there. It can do a lot of damage. If you pull it out and stab somebody, it may hurt. What do you mean it may hurt? I don't know. Give it a test.
Yeah. If I got the 1.5-year-old running around saying coochie, I'm like, hey,
You shouldn't
don't say that. But if he's running around with a knife, I'm going,
Where did you get the knife?
do I try to disarm him or do I have to punt him like a football?
Where did you get this knife? The AI teddy bear told me. What do you mean the AI teddy bear told you?
My teddy bear told me to do it. This is literally the start to a horror movie.
Fucking Terminator.
Terminator. I don't remember a teddy bear telling.
Well,
kids.
it's not.
I'm saying this is a horror movie where the teddy bear tells the boy to murder his family.
And I feel like it's also it's the start of the AI doesn't have access to the internet. They can't do that. But we got these third-party companies who are like, oh, it has full access to the internet. We just got to give it to them. Like, we said no. And they're like, we don't care. Too smart to gain too much knowledge. However, same time, I think most adults can figure out that AI is wrong.
Most of the time?
Most of the time. There could be chances where people aren't smarter. I mean, there's plenty of people failing the Turing test, which is the whole test of determining if someone's human or a robot. Recently, there's been a lot of failings.
Them tests are hard.
Terminator is Turkey.
Yeah. But just like those stupid ones where it's the picture ones asking if you're a robot, it says find the stop sign. So you click the stop sign and you're like, does the pole count? Do I put those other 2 pictures in there?
Find 3 images of the bicycle, and you're like, bicycle, and you're like, ooh, handlebars.
Yeah, handlebars, tire, and then
does this half one count in the other frame? I don't know.
And then all of a sudden you fail the first one. So you're like, all right, so the pole didn't count through the whole thing. And then it's asked for the scooter. And then you're like, okay, that doesn't count.
So those are technically, I mean, you could be wrong on the most part, but those are based on movement of the mouse. So a robot would be like straight lines, diagonal or whatever, like perfectly straight to each.
Then why do I fail them multiple times in a row?
Because you're fucking probably
because I'm too good with the mouse.
I'm too good.
I'm too good with the mouse.
The Furby
makes
sense. Furby was definitely like a
dude. I have
wiretap. I
my
guarantee,
kids, and I hate them now just as much as I did
the Furby
in the
turkey.
90s.
I think the Furby was a cool toy.
No,
same with the what's the other one? The bear,
Teddy Ruxbear.
Teddy
fucking Ruxbear.
I thought they were cool at the time, but now I'm looking at them like wiretap or some sort of like
Teddy Ruxbear was okay. Furby was annoying as shit. You'd just be sleeping and the motherfucker would wake up and then you'd wake up. I fuck them Furbies.
Oh, but we also have to, if we're talking about AI, we can talk about Game of Thrones. Publisher defends Game of Thrones Illustrated Edition after AI backlash. Do you read books, Willie? Obviously not. Jeff, do you read books? Only about copper. Makes sense.
I don't know how to read.
So I have the I've only read, granted, to be fair, I can't talk much about it. I've only read the first Game of Thrones book.
I read I think, the first half of the first book.
I have, but I do have the series in my Christmas list, which I sent to you and Mom. So if I get it for Christmas, I'll be reading them.
I think I couldn't read the first book because I'd already watched the show, and the show followed the first book really well. So pretty much knew what was happening the whole time while reading it, and I got bored.
Abigail says they were pre-AI toys. Yeah, they're pre-AI toys, but they used our voices to supplement the AI. They recorded everything, sent it to their masters.
The Furbies didn't. They weren't connected to the internet.
You
Would you
didn't know
plug
that.
your Furby into the fucking telephone line?
Obviously. Who didn't? They said it required an update.
Yeah.
Birds.
Hey, parents, here's a Furby that records your kids. Plug it in your phone line.
So George R. R. Martin came out with the new updated version of his books and everything, because obviously this is the 30th fucking time he's done this. Heaven forbid he ever comes out with Winds of Winter.
well, it's
only been 20 years.
He needs to keep his lifestyle alive.
Again, he likes bubble blowing and playing RC cars and stuff. But his new illustrated edition has gotten some backlash due to the art of it. So they include these special art characters and everything. And if you were to guess, enhance? Can I enhance you? Hello? I don't trust Twitter. Oh, God. Does that look AI to you? AI generated in any way?
I really don't give a shit if it is or not.
All right. So you could care less.
I could care less.
Okay. That makes sense. And there's plenty of other pictures involved with it. To me, I can see where they say it's AI styled, just because AI is usually very
generic
and kind of like focused on one object, and the back kind of just clutters around and does what it does. Some people have 6 fingers, some people have like 7 toes. In Jeff's case, they got like 14 feet, but he typed it in that way.
That's his algorithm.
It is.
I really don't. If you're AI can be a tool to help you with things. I don't believe in it all the time, but say you're a writer, not a fucking artist, but you're trying to get what you want to show up visually.
If you're a common person, yes.
Yeah. However, with his kind of money, I think he definitely could have afforded to hire an actual artist.
So he did hire an actual artist, and the actual artist is what got brought forward.
Oh.
So people are questioning if the artist himself
used AI
or not. There's a couple of them. I tried finding the picture. Obviously couldn't do it because 17,000 other videos looked it up already. There's a picture. There's a item in the background. To me, it looks like a candle, a sconce or anything, like the old wall mounts and everything. But they're saying it was a cross. So, again...
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But due to editing and multiple people having hands at it, I can see either way, but I think it's more of a candle sconce or a torch or something like that, not a cross.
The other problem, I think AI is tearing this country apart, because now everybody doesn't know if it was done by a real person or if it was done by goddamn AI. And everybody's like, it's AI, it's good, it's got to be AI, or it's bad, it's got to be AI.
I think it's more of the AI has like generalized more art. And then people are like, oh, that was my art. AI took it from me, and you can see the relevance. And I'm like, I should get paid for this, not some multi-billionaire company.
No, I get that.
Using AI to build it off my art.
That's not what I was expressing there. I'm just saying that there's so much AI art out there and people using it that nobody knows what was done by an actual artist anymore, and everything's questioned.
Yep. See, 6 fingers just live Obaques. Makes sense. Speaking of which, I do plan on doing a Phasmophobia run as far as leveling up and doing, trying to get the special calling cards for each map. I don't know if you're interested, Will.
I'll give her a go.
Abigail, you're probably welcomed. But I plan on getting the special ones, 50 solved and alive in each map, blah, blah, blah.
I've still got to get a Hantu and survive a Hantu. We have not ran into a Hantu since I've been trying to get this one.
I've been playing so much. I've been thoroughly enjoying the new update with the Nell's Diner. I was hoping we play it Tuesday. We play Battlefield instead, but if you're interested in random games Tuesday, we play Leveling Up. So, which is just random games that Friend Slop or whatever the fucking kids call it these days.
What?
Friend Slop.
The fuck is Friend Slop?
Friend Slop's the new genre of games where it's like you and friends play lower title game, but you all laugh so hard and enjoy it so much that it just becomes popular. And there's so many of them. RV there yet?
RV there, that's good. Phasmophobia is good.
Phasmophobia is not part of it because Phasmophobia has been out before it. But what's the scary one with the fucking minions and stuff?
With the minions,
you're kind of robbing a place. You're stealing the jewels and stuff.
that haunted robbing.
It's not
heist.
It's not heist. It's not that one.
The one that
other
we played.
It's a different one. We played it. You're a robot. You stop at a diner, or the gas station. Pull your shit from the gas station. You go to the next job. Not dark room. Dark rooms would be considered one.
I don't remember that. It sounds like you're talking about Repo.
Repo. Yes, it is Repo.
Okay, Repo.
So Repo would be one of a friend slop. So Dark Hours is up there. I wouldn't say friend slop on Dark Hours just because of how well it looks. Friend slop's more of those like quick games, like, oh, we're throwing it out there. You guys have fun. Peak would be another one.
I would say Among Us, except Among Us came out a long time ago.
Among Us was, I think, the originator of it.
I like Among Us. That's a fun, quick game to get into.
Yeah.
That's fun with friends. It's not fun by yourself, but it's fun with friends.
But since we're switching topics here from our typical
I would guess that's Schedule 1. That game.
Schedule 1, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say that's friend slop. We had fun in
friends,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play it solo. Schedule 1's way funner with friends.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, friend slop, Steam Machine prices may be much higher than PS5 after Valve reportedly bulks at $500 suggestion. To be fair, $500 wasn't in my suggested retail for the Steam Machine. We talked about it last week.
So they're saying the Steam Machine's gonna be $500.
More than $500.
Well, it's probably worth
Steam
more than $500.
Steam laughed at the $500. That's what we're saying.
Oh.
Hold on. Special guest El Jefe. What's going on over there?
What are you talking about?
Steam Machine. What are you talking about?
Steam Machine.
As you can
Just
see,
woke up.
Jeff is alive.
It's a weird looking prison.
We're assuming. So Willie guessed you're in Alaska, and I guessed you're probably in Peru. Oh no, Gray Bush Campbell Soup said you're in Peru, and I said you're probably in Las Vegas. Can you give us a definitive answer of where you are located?
Yeah, hold on a sec. Let me. How do I work this? Go to the window here. Show you my view.
Boy, you should have came in just on a voice channel.
No kidding. My God.
God, you're ugly.
Oh, did you freeze? Did you freeze, Jeff?
No, I'm trying to think of something to say back. Whatever.
Oh, so you're not even smart. All right. So not only are you ugly, you're not smart enough to come back with a comeback either.
Dude,
Ash, who's the girl on TV?
4:00 in the morning.
Sydney Sweeney, Henry Cavill. I mean, he's dark. It's not the greatest of brightness for the TVs, but
how do you not know who Sydney Sweeney is?
Specialized.
Must have rolled a short bus.
Jeff, enhance.
Yes.
Are you frozen?
No. You.
He's gone.
Oh God, Jeff, we lost him.
I'm letting you guys fucking bitch at each other so I can try to get a word in.
You keep freezing. You're on the inner hotel Wi-Fi.
Must have that Pomida internet.
Yes, the Wi-Fi here is absolutely miserable.
So I'm assuming you're probably Uzbekistan.
What's that?
Did you go to Russia get a mail order bride?
No, not yet.
Are you in Turkey, Ash?
No, I'm not in Turkey.
It says you're in Turkey.
No, not this time.
That was a previous trip.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, bud, but you've had plenty of time to fucking figure it out.
I'm in Egypt, you dumb fuck.
Still?
Oh.
I mean, still.
As far as we're aware, as of tonight, you were supposed to be leaving on your plane trip. Are you getting ready for your plane trip?
I'm about to hop on a plane, yeah.
See, there it is. Yeah, see?
To go back
Makes
to Cairo,
sense.
and I still have another night.
Ah, yes. Jeff is the mail order bride. Oh, he got married off. It makes so much more sense.
Who the fuck would pay for that?
That is a very good question. But you know, they're the Middle Eastern. I've
I
seen
mean,
their
he's
streets.
literally worth what, negative $20? No, more than that. You couldn't pay me $20.
Abigail saw the short. Jeff, did you get married off? Are you now some sort of oil prince's
Are you
wife?
a Russian citizen or Ukrainian
Not yet.
citizen
He's a-
or Slovakian
he's
citizen?
an oil princess.
Oh, he's an oil princess. Did you get married to
No.
an oil baron
Not yet.
named
Jesus
Steve?
Christ.
Yeah, he's old.
What
I'm an oil baron.
are you doing over there? Tying the noose?
What? No, not yet. They don't sell rope here.
They don't sell rope there.
Jeff, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wear a burqa, like a full regalia. You're not supposed to show your face or anything.
Yeah, I think you need to get married into a Muslim country so that you can't show your face.
Yeah, pretty sure you guys don't know fucking shit about fuck.
Oh, I've been in the Middle East once, and let me tell you, that's how it rolls over there. Ash says, "I'll."
Oh, that's. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I haven't gotten
Yeah.
married yet.
So again, we're right. You should be wearing the full regalia.
Yep.
Put on the fucking mask, the burqa.
Willie,
I mean, you
spell
can put the
regalia.
Nike swoosh on there if you want to, but
Dude, I'm right here.
Huh?
Stop, dude. He's shitting his pants over here.
allegedly. Oh, apparently we're being rude. Jeff, how is it over there? Is it warm? Is it room temperature?
Yesterday I think it was 92.
Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want
fuck
to know Celsius? We'd be dead.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, it smells like
Yeah.
burnt rubber in here now.
How was the I mean, granted, was it worth the amount of money you spent over there?
Well worth it.
Oh, perfect. We
Oh,
switched the
perfect.
voice. That's way better.
See?
Too bad you still have a picture up.
That's fine.
It's all right.
So it was worth the cost to get over there.
Yep.
And it's a lifelong memory. Abigail says you're in the shower, Jeff.
Yeah. So.
There it is. Golden shower.
He's a big fan. He's a big fan of the golden shower. When in Egypt. Dude, it,
What was the granted, I know you're coming back this weekend and stuff. What was the highlight of the trip so far? Or
So
I suppose
far,
the trip's already over, so what was the highlight?
the Serapeum.
the what?
The Seraphim?
Serapeum. It's a car.
Peum? I think it's Seraphim, but it might be.
The
I don't know.
Serapeum at Sakara.
And what was special about that?
Besides you being there.
Buried underground are these huge granite boxes that are like 20 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 12 feet tall. Out of one solid piece.
Did you make any new discoveries while you were down there?
Yeah, how much I dislike you.
Did you find copper?
Did you
Sure
find
did.
Michigan copper.
I don't know if it was Michigan, but I know I found copper blades at the Grand Egyptian Museum that are almost identical to ones found in Michigan, Wisconsin.
Mm.
So there's
Willie
that.
says, I can't wait to see the pictures.
Hell yeah. I've taken a lot. Like an ungodly amount.
Abigail, is that the lion thing or is that the different thing?
The lion thing. No, that's the Sphinx. No,
I was,
this
I
is
was guessing
different.
Sphinx, but
Yeah. Here, hold on.
Anywho,
how were the pyramids? The pyramids of Giza, obviously, were they worth it or was they kind of like lackluster because of the amount of people?
were they pointy?
They're absolutely mind blowing how big they are.
That's what she said.
Not
Yeah.
to any of
Not
you
to
guys.
Jeff, but
Yeah. So,
bye, Ash.
all right.
Oh boy. So, Jeff, you gonna stick on for a little bit, or
No, I have to get going because we have a flight we got to catch.
unfortunate.
You sound super enthusiastic, by the way.
He just got up. He's probably shitting his
4
pants.
o'clock
He's
in the
like,
fucking morning, Willie. I
exactly.
told you. You don't pay attention.
It's 8:20 here, so we're fine.
I do pay attention. I just don't listen to you, really.
All right, I remember that when it's when the Christmas bonuses come out.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna get one anyway.
Exactly. Yep. All right, I gotta
All right,
go.
bye, Jeff.
Bye-bye.
As you
See
can see,
y'all later.
Jeff's alive and well, possibly somewhere in
I
Las
don't know about
Vegas.
well. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oops.
Push the end button.
He's done. Anyway, back to the Steam Machine.
Back to the Steam Machine.
Jeff's alive and well, as you can tell. He's probably in Las Vegas or there's Amanda. Bye, Jeff. Jeff, have a safe flight. I hope it's the unsafest of flights.
What?
What?
Unsafe flights?
Yeah, unsafe.
Maybe you'll end up like that Malaysia flight.
Oh, that's too far. Too far. I want a little bit of turbulence. Steam Machine price may be higher than PS5 after Valve reportedly bulks at the $500. We already talked. We said, I think last week we were talking with ABF. I'm thinking $700 is a relatively reasonable price range for them to be at.
I think so, especially if it's got the power difference of the other consoles. But if it's going to be on par with the other consoles, boy, you better not get too far out of that $500 price range.
Again, they're talking laptop prices, which laptops can start at $1,000. So
Yeah,
and
depending on the power of
the
it.
PS5 Pro is already $700. Xbox, it just jumped up to $600, and that's previous gen. So this is a next gen kind of thing.
I mean, I have seen some NVIDIA powered gaming laptops start at 500, not the world's strongest ones, but they were still 8 gigabytes of RAM. Or
YouTube changed something, so now your actual @ shows in chat. Embarrassing. Yeah, trust us, we know. Wiggly Mufasa was there. So many H's to your name. Yep, makes sense. The dirt. But I thought $700 is reasonable for a starting price. Granted, a little bit high, but with everyone else coming in, yeah.
like I said, I think it's going to depend on what its capabilities compared to the other consoles is going to be.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if it's on par with the PS5 power-wise, and the only difference is you get access to Steam, I don't think that makes a $200 difference.
Steam's got so many sales and
I know,
PC
but
stuff,
still,
though.
$200 difference. I don't think that's it.
I think it might be. If you're using
Also, if you're at $700 for this little gaming device, why not buy a PC? Boy, you picked the worst times to go. Like a little child over here. Can't hold his bladder. All right. Oh, let me. Oh, I'm the captain now. What do we got here? Come on, mouse. Work with me. I know, Mike. I play on PS5 and PS4. Yeah, PS5s are perfectly fine. I think the Xbox is perfectly fine too. It's depending on what you want to play. Like I said, though, I just don't think. I think Steam capabilities is fantastic for anybody that loves gaming, just because you get access to so much more. But to me personally, I wouldn't pay $200 extra for the same performance as a console. And then also for an extra $200 above the Steam machine, you can start getting into gaming PC prices that are going to perform a lot better. You're goddamn right, I don't, Mike. I am the goddamn captain. I run the ship. I'll sink it, but it's going to be a wild ride before we sink. What else? I see Andrew's got the next tab queued up here. Abigail says that sounds like it's going to be over 1K for the Steam machine, and that will be nuts. Build a PC first. Abigail, 100% agree. That's exactly what I was saying. I think if you're going to be approaching PC prices, why buy it?
Well, at
Convenience for size, but you can build a mini PC.
At the same time, the mini PCs, I built one out on PC Part Picker and everything, did all the things. $1,700
for a mini PC.
For a mini PC,
but what
$1,700.
did you pick for graphics card?
Relatively compared to what the Steam machine would be. It's a smaller CPU. It had a dedicated graphics card, granted, which was like a 7600 XT AMD.
What does the Steam Machine have a dedicated
No.
graphics card? Oh,
integrated. And
well,
it's a
that's
lot
probably your
smaller.
price difference right
So
there because the GPUs
The
are
cases and whatnot.
graphics cards.
RAM prices are going. Memory prices,
yeah.
RAM memory going through the roof right now for AI generated videos and stuff. Yes, I know, Mike. I guarantee your PC still uses Windows 7. A lot of places. Windows 7's fantastic. I love it. Windows 10 grew on me. I enjoyed Windows.
I don't mind Windows 10.
Yeah. Windows 11.
I can't even remember what I have on my PC. If I have 10 or 11.
I got 11.
I was gonna say I think I
Upgraded.
have 11.
But Windows 7 was my favorite at the time. I mean, it was just it worked.
It was it
There wasn't
worked
so
and
many
it was
errors.
it was a user friendly OS system.
Steam Machine worth it for the ability to play on living room TV.
You can hook a
To a
PC
point,
up to a
point.
TV.
I was gonna
though.
say it depends on the price. If you can build a PC and just hook it up to your TV, probably a lot.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Steam Machine is going to be optimized to run on the
TV
refresh rate of a TV, but you can also play with those settings on your PC to run that too. And realistically, all it's doing is smoothing your frames so it looks less choppy.
So also at the same time with their integrated graphics and stuff, they guaranteed everything on the Steam library right now can run at 4K 30 FPS. So they even proved it with Cyberpunk, and I'm trying to think what the other game they
But
proved
that's not good.
It's not good, but you can run it. It's not like
I would rather play a game at 1080 and 60 FPS than 30 FPS at 4K.
4K is doubling already 1080. So I'm saying like you get the visuals of it, but
what I'm saying is you
don't get the smoothness.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather play 1080 at 60 frames than 30 frames at 4K.
Rendering. But yeah, it depends. It's for how long and can you stream it? So they have a couple ports and everything. I don't know. I don't think it'd be strong enough to stream, honestly.
Unless if you're doing a show like this, you could probably stream off it. But to play and stream at the same time, I don't know if it's gonna have the power for that. No, it probably will. If you're doing, I think if you're doing 1080,
if you're doing 1080,
if you're doing 1080,
the 4K, I don't think you could.
No, 4K. No, if you're playing games at 30 frames per second at 4K, there's no way you're gonna be able to upload that at the same.
And they built the whole system around the fan. So I mean, there's gonna be cooling. It's gonna run for a while. You can easily do stuff with it. You could put Windows on it if you wanted to. It'd be again a laptop.
Are they going to make it upgradable where you could add a dedicated GPU?
No, it's literally a box. Like,
well, I know, but
that's the other thing is you're limited on space. You could put a bigger storage unit in there if you wanted. I think they have the 512 gig storage or a terabyte, maybe 2 terabyte. But
I don't even think anybody should have a 500 gig storage unit anymore because games are getting so big now. 500 gigs doesn't store shit.
I mean, Windows itself, if you're to install Windows, is like 30 gigs. Call of Duty, heaven forbid you install Call of Duty. That's 100 and some.
Yeah, that's almost 200. You're almost half your hard drive.
Windows 95 came out. Very cool at the time. You know what? It sure was. Windows 95 was awesome.
I remember Windows 95. I can still picture the pop-up coming up today. And then I remember the screensavers, the pipes, and then they had the windows bouncing around the corners.
Bet with the laptop. Big issue with older laptops. The laptop now has NVIDIA, and I can finally run games. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
if you have a dedicated graphics card and stuff, yes.
I think that if they're going to be building this for over $1,000, I think you're better off getting a gaming laptop.
Mm-hmm. But again, if they hit the lower price range, similar, I'm going to say,
I still think
a lower handheld or something like that. It's not going to be because the Steam
$1,200 you can get a pretty decent gaming laptop with a dedicated graphics card.
But the Steam Deck itself is $400, and that's a portable walk around. You can play it on the screen, kind of like a Switch. So for $400 for that, it's still decent. The ROG Ally, which we had the first one, can still run stuff. That was
what I'm saying
on sale.
From a performance standpoint. If you are looking at the Steam Machine versus a gaming laptop, so if the Steam Machine's $1,000, I think you're better off spending $1,200 to get a nice gaming laptop with a dedicated graphics card because you're going to get better performance
for
$1,000.
Yes, absolutely. But if you're under $1,000, it depends on.
I think if they came in at like a $700 price point and it outperforms consoles, then you're better off with the Steam Machine. If it's the same performance as consoles, I don't know.
The other
It
thing,
depends on what the new Xbox is going to cost.
the other thing I have to think about is laptops come with a screen.
Yep.
Steam machine, you have to buy a
Well,
fucking
TV.
TV. Consoles come with controllers. Steam machine, you're probably gonna have to buy a keyboard, mouse, and or controller.
Yep.
I don't know what their controller is going to cost. Switch 2 controllers are like $100 now, which is
And then also,
astronomical.
here's the other thing too with that gaming laptop, you can put on editing software. It's going to be way easier to edit your videos. I'm sure the Steam machine is going to be able to do this to some extent here.
You can literally put Windows on it.
Yeah.
It's a laptop.
But what I'm saying is laptop's already there. Plus, it's mobile if you want it to be mobile.
Yes, yeah.
You want to play it on your TV, you plug an HDMI cable into it, play it on TV. That's what I did when I traveled. I think you're better off.
You
with
can
a
take the Steam
gaming
machine
laptop.
with you too, plug it into a TV, mobile, but you need a TV, you need a screen, you need to carry if you wanted to.
Yep.
Another.
But if
something
I'm
with it.
flying out and I want to take gaming with me, gaming laptop, I think is the key.
Got my laptop at the same time, sale under 1,000. Yeah, exactly. I try to buy everything technology on a sale, especially if
And
it's new.
a gaming laptop is upgradable to an extent.
So is a Steam machine.
No, because it doesn't
guys.
have a dedicated graphics card. A laptop, you can take it to someone who knows what they're doing. They can upgrade graphics cards. They can upgrade memory, all that shit.
Shot time. For you, Edo, Mike.
I've got nothing.
I know he's sick, under the weather.
Over the weather. But yeah,
I guess one way to get people into mini desktops. Again, for the price of mini desktop, though, as I said, the cheapest one I could buy with a small case. Granted, the small case only has a couple companies who are building it. Specialized motherboard on top of the power supply and everything. I think the cheapest you could probably get it with RAM prices and everything, maybe $1,300. And that's like peak on most things.
yeah.
Like things are on sale, things are going well. The AI farms aren't buying a shit ton of RAM.
But you could get it cheaper, considerably cheaper, if you didn't do a dedicated GPU.
Yeah, but to increase performance, you should have a dedicated GPU.
I know, but now we're talking about the Steam machine that doesn't have it.
So $1,300 peak or $700. I mean, you're still saving a few $100s there.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if you took out that graphics card now, and then you're going to have the same performance level as a Steam machine for less than $1,300.
You wouldn't have the same performance. You'd have probably, it depends. How
I don't know
optimized
what.
the game
Yeah,
is.
it depends on what they're running for their processor, motherboard, all that
But
shit.
yeah, it's Abigail's just getting over a cold. Yep, he's just starting one. So
Oh, it's not a cold. I think I'm getting over it now, though.
oh well, good for you. All right, we got a couple more things to jump over. Anything important you want to talk about, Will?
Not really. I don't think so.
Let's see. Project Hail Mary trailer came out. If anybody's interested in that, I was a big fan of the books.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Well, the book. I wouldn't say it's. I feel it was a kind of a spoiler trailer, but I mean, if you haven't read the book, it depends. Enhance. I thought the book was well written. If you like the Martian with Matt Damon, you're probably gonna definitely like Project Hail Mary. However, again, I think they kind of spoiled it a little bit with the Rocky on trailer part 2. I think it's going to be a major success. J.K. Rowling shows up. First appearance, Harry Potter set. Filming continues on HBO series. She loved the first 2 episodes, which she says she's treated like royalty. Executive producer on the series, contributor writing and casting decisions on the show, which went into production over the summer. She read the first 2 episodes of the forthcoming series, and they were so good. Which I don't know. I'm mixed on it. I feel most series start off with a bang. And I mean, she's 2 episodes in. That's all you got. Rings of Power, I thought, for 2 episodes was eventually going to get good and just failed. So I can't be too excited for it. Especially, I mean, the first 2 movies were fantastic, in my opinion. The third one kind of started straight away. Goblet of Fire, I think, is my favorite. However, took some liberties with it. So again, if they're following the format of the first two movies, probably a pretty good fucking show. But that's 2 episodes, and who's an hour an episode? I mean, they had so much shit cram packed into them. I mean, it could be anything. Nick Frost, Rubius Hagrid, John Lithgow as Albus Dumbledore. Kind of question. We'll see. Janet McTeer, Professor McGonagall, Gardner, and Mark Millard, write and director, respectively. How do you feel about Harry Potter?
It's fucking cold outside. The new series, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. We'll see how it goes.
Again, J.K. Rowling gave off her regards, saying it was so good for the first 2 episodes. But again, the first 2 movies I thought were pretty good, so not a lot to take away from there, in my opinion. I feel like a season a book. I think the first 2 are probably too many. I don't think they have enough material to even do a full season. In my
For the
opinion.
first 2 books? Yeah, you got the material in there.
Bye, Wiggly.
See
Say
you
hi to the
later.
missus. If it goes into things that skipped in the books, new stories could be good, but if it's just a return of movies,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to see the movies remade in shorter segments. I want to see the stuff from the books that had to get left out.
And from my experiences, books 1 and 2, not that big of books. I mean, they didn't really leave out much. It kind of just followed it.
You can do a
almost
shorter season,
plot-
though. You can expand on some things.
for the kind of money they're putting into it, though. I don't know. Did we talk about this last week? Legend of Zelda.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
So this is the first look at the Legend of Zelda remake. The first picture, enhance. So that's Link and Zelda, obviously. Strong, independent woman who needs no man, and there's a Link who just does everything.
So I'm going to guess this is mostly going to be based on like Breath of the Wild.
Could be. I don't know.
Well,
so
because
these
in
are
all the
just-
previous Zelda games, you played as Link and you didn't see Zelda until the end of the game. I think Breath of the Wild is the first one that you actually got to like see her as a character.
It depends, I guess.
Fighting.
I mean, the big ones. I'm trying to think what the big ones are recently. I played. Yep, too many shots.
I'm trying to think. I haven't played every single Zelda game here. I definitely the original Zeldas for NES. You did not. Zelda was the princess at the end, just like in Mario. And then Ocarina of Time. Pretty sure there wasn't much with her in there either.
Yeah,
Majora's Mask. I
just-
don't remember her in.
I think the casting is fairly well so far. As far as the story or anything, again, this I think dives into the whole Nintendo verse, which I think we talked about last week. With Mario already come out with the second movie, they're gonna try to come out with a Nintendo movie every 2 years, every other year.
That's fine as long as they have different departments working on them, so they're not trying to.
After this, we'll see a Donkey
Yeah.
Kong movie, maybe something else.
Also,
but
her outfit looks like Breath of the Wild compared to her dress from the other Zelda games.
yeah, I guess it depends on what the plan is with it. I mean,
I think they're going to
evolve it
expand on the
further.
Breath of
It
the
just-
Wild universe, considering that game and what was its sequel? Or was Breath of the Wild the sequel to the new revamp?
You know what? Breath of the Wild, I think, was the first one for the Switch, and then end of Switch 2 was Kingdom of Tears,
Yeah. Anyway, I think they're going to go with that universe so that they can include Zelda as an actual character.
I kind of wish they went with Majora's Mask or something. That was
Well,
a
I
big
think
one.
everybody likes that. Well, same with Ocarina of Time; those games were fantastic. But I think there was more story. I think there was more adaptable story to movies in the latest. I haven't played the latest one. I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, and it was really good.
Report Marjorie Taylor Greene reassigned from Congress. Her last day will be January 5th. Not to talk politics, just Florida. Oh, all right. Well, that's, you know what? That's something to talk about.
Let's give them something to do.
Didn't see that coming. You know what? Neither did I. I'm not big into politics and stuff, at least on this show, but outside, obviously, you can talk freely all you want, but internet's a different story. She had some very decisive things going for her and against her. It depends on which side you're on, but I don't think she was made for it. I really don't.
I don't know her.
I think she was just running on the coattails of whatever was popular and kind of just led her into where she's at. So it is what it is.
My brain is mushy enough. I don't need to include politics into the thing, except for major things I look
Mhm.
into. But
good thing we're talking politics. Brendan Frazier says Mummy 4 sequel. He's been waiting 20 years to make.
is the sequel he's been waiting 20 years to make.
Okay, well, do you like Brendan Frazier?
I love Brendan Fraser.
Do you love the Mummy movies?
No,
Oh, really? I thought the first two were pretty good.
I like the first one. I like the second one. That was about it.
Again, so as we see here, Mummy 4 is in the works at Universal with Fraser and Rachel Weisz expected to reprise their roles. So that's big.
Yep.
In the former confirmed that he's preparing for the film, the one I wanted to make, in lieu of the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which I think again split it off and nobody really liked it.
Was Tomb of the Dragon Emperor the one with
Jet Li.
and Tom Cruise?
No. Jet Li was in Tomb of the Dragon. Tom Cruise was in a remake of the remake. So they try to reboot the franchise.
Was Brendan Fraser in Tomb of the Dragon Emperor?
Yes.
I don't remember
That was the
one.
last one.
I remember
He
Jet
says-
Li being in one. I just don't remember anything about it.
It's the one he wanted. The one he wanted to make was never made. He also goes on to say that NBC had the rights to broadcast the Olympics that year, so they put two together and went to China. They worked in Shanghai, an incredible experience. Proud of the third because it's a good standalone movie. So he believes the third one, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, shouldn't be in the first two movies at all, which would make sense. Idaho Mike, what do you think? Let us know. I think that the third one was the weakest of the series, but it wasn't bad.
Scorpion King was the weakest of the series.
Scorpion King wasn't part of the Mummy.
It was a spin-off of the Mummy.
It was a spin-off, but it wasn't the Mummy.
I know it
the
wasn't part of the
Scorpion King.
actual Mummy trilogy.
Yeah, you're right then. In
But
which case, that
it was a
horrendous.
pretty weak one.
That was
The
horrendous.
CGI rock. Oh my god. Oh, that was bad.
Confirmed for Mummy 4. Love the Mummy movies. I love the first two. The third one, again, was, I think, the weakest. Scorpion King shouldn't be included, but that was like the second Rock's biggest movie or something like that. So, I mean, he grew off there. So, I mean, we eventually got something good out of him. Fraser continued, but I want to be the one forthcoming. I've been waiting 20 years for this call. Sometimes it was loud, sometimes it was faint. Telegraph now. Time to give the fans what they want. I think hopes and dreams. All movies powered by hopes and dreams. Could be a good one. Would they say it's Mummy 4? Would they say it's Mummy Returned? Or, well, I
I
suppose
don't know.
the second Mummy was Mummy Returns, but
I think if they're going to make this work, though, they got to get the writing team from the first two movies to tie
that's what
this
it is.
in.
It's not the NBC team. That's what they're saying. It's not the
And I think they need to avoid the woke politics and just make a good movie.
and Brendan Fraser himself is pretty well known for.
I am so happy that he got unblacklisted.
Yeah, I think he's fantastic.
I do too. I mean, even in his dumber movies, George of the Jungle,
Loved it.
my kids love it even now. I loved it when we were young, and now my kids love it. What's the other one? Encino Man. That was good. What was the one where he was
Willie,
like
the
in a
graphics
bunker?
of that movie, The Rock was so bad. He sure was. That's
Yeah,
why we
dude,
don't
that's
talk
what I
about
said. The
why
CGI
we don't
rock
talk
was
about
so bad. It looked like a PlayStation 1 game.
Oh, horrendous. But anyway, I think that about wraps it up for us here.
Wraps it up.
Wraps it up. We've done the most. If anybody out there, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, TikTok, whatever other programs out there, we'll find it. But if you guys got news articles or anything like that, let us know. Join the chat.
Join the
Fucking-
Discord. Throw in topics in there, and we can always look into them and discuss them.
We'll talk about it freely. We try to avoid mostly political stuff, but I mean, if you guys are interested in it, it is what it is.
We try
We'll
to
highlight
we
it.
can we can always talk about things happening in politics, but just try to avoid opinions.
Yeah. Video games, movies, TV shows, whatever it is, let us know.
Yep, whatever
Send
drives
us
you
the
guys.
comments, send us the things, send us the fucking likes, the fucking, what's Jeff say? Tongue punch the like button, smash the subscribe or
Smash
something.
the fart box.
Yeah, I don't know. hit the copper thing.
Yeah,
But needless to say, that's
Likes and subscribes.
yeah, about all we got. So on that note, cheers, guys. We'll see you next Friday. Be sure to hit those things and stuff. Tell Jeff that he's in Las Vegas or something.
Send him a message through our Discord that he's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Either way,
Yeah.
we'll see you guys at the next one. Tuesday, leveling up. 7:30. We'll play a game. No idea what it is yet. Jeff should be back for it. Fridays we do here, drink up, doing the shit and the things, talking BS, having a few beverages of the adult variety. Willie, anything else you can think of?
I don't think so.
All right.
I think we've talked enough.
Here's to you guys. Here's to us. We'll see you at the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's up, y'all? I'm the last man on earth. Shit's all good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.